Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crystals Bella. So today we're going to be taking a look at your mid-month energy check-in. Okay, so for all 12 signs, we're going to be doing a check-in for all 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. So we're only going to be taking a look at your current present energy. Okay, so we're not going to talk about the past or any future predictions. We just want to find out how you're doing, what you're dealing with, and how you're coping so far. All right. So we're also going to be pulling one card from the Oracle deck. So let's begin. Okay, it's going to be a short and sweet reading, not too long, okay? So let's pick a card for Aries. We're going to be starting with Aries. So for Aries, let's pick this one. Balance. Okay, balance. So Aries, some of you may be dealing with, juggling some work-life balance, perhaps. Okay, so this is your oracle card, and we'll take a deeper look at your present energy. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, from the tarot deck, from the tarot cards. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Aries. So let's pick this one. We have Knight of Wands. Let's pick this one. 4 of Swords, Aries, and this one. Oh, Strength in reverse. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Strength in reverse. If I'm not wrong, I think I did pull out 4 of Swords for you, Aries, in our monthly June forecast. Okay, so right now, our mid-month energy check-in, Aries, okay, you're still busy as hell. Okay, you're still very, your schedule is filled up. You have 1,000,001 things to deal with, to do. You have endless tasks to do. Your to-do list is, so long, it's never ending. Okay. But the good thing is, okay, even though you feel like you need a rest, even though, internally, maybe emotionally you feel that, you want to take a break, okay, you've had enough, okay, but okay, you are still a fire sign. You are the fiery fire Aries, right? Okay, so you still have a lot of um high energy, I would say. Okay, you still have a lot of good energy in you, and for you to resolve all these problems, for you to finish your to-do list, for you to clear up the to-do list, okay, is an, I wouldn't say an easy feat, but it is not a difficult task for you to handle at all. Okay, you are doing well. You're handling things well at this current moment. At this current moment, okay. So well done, Aries. So the oracle card here is balance. So perhaps you just you just need to continue to find the balance between work and rest, work and play, work and life. Okay, so everything looks good to me. Everything looks good, Aries. Okay, so now let's move on to the next sign. Let's do a check-in for Taurus. Okay, let's give the card a bit of shuffle for Taurus. Let's do a mid-month energy check-in for Taurus. Okay, let's pick an oracle card for Taurus. How about this one? Boundaries. Boundaries, Taurus. So some of you might be dealing with some boundaries issues. Okay, let's put this at the side. And let's pick tarot cards for Taurus. Okay, for Taurus. Split the deck. And let's pick 3 cards for Taurus energy. Let's pick this one. We have the Temperance. And this one. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow. And Death. Oh my god, 3 major arcanas. Are you kidding me? For Taurus. Okay, so wow, boundaries. I think some of you might have, uh, you are being firm this time round. Okay, you have set your mind, okay, to draw your boundaries around people who are negative to you, around people who doesn't serve you, around things that don't serve you anymore. You're drawing very clear boundaries, okay? It is something that you might not have thought of doing in the past, okay? But doing it right now feels really good for you, okay? It feels like, you feel that um you feel that the feeling of being very sure, okay? The assertiveness, okay? The assertiveness that you have, the boundaries that you're setting, you feel good about that, okay? It's like, even though you have to cut off people, you have to cut off things in your life, okay? It flows with you, okay? You find peace. You found peace in setting your boundaries right, okay? So well done, okay? Major congratulations to you, Taurus, okay? I hope everything is going well for you, okay? It looks well to me, okay? So all the best to you. We'll check in with you again at the end of the month. All right, so let's move to Gemini next. Let's move to Gemini. Hey, that was 3 major arcanas there for Taurus. All right. Okay, shuffle a bit. Now let's do Gemini. Let's pick one for Gemini. How about this one? Balance. Oh, you have the same oracle as Aries. So some of you here, Gemini, okay, you are dealing with balance, okay? What kind of balance? Work-life balance, emotional fulfillment balance, financial balance. I'm getting a feeling more on financial fulfillment over here, okay? Whereas Aries was on work-life balance, Gemini, yours feels more a bit on financial side, but we shall see. Okay, let's pull some cards from the tarot deck and let's check in with Gemini to see how our lovely Gemini is doing in the middle of the month. Okay, so here we go, Gemini. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for you. Let's pick this one. Judgment. This one. The Moon. And this one. Page of Wands. Okay, so we have the Moon, Judgment, and Page of Wands. Interesting. So 2 major arcanas and a Page of Wands. So for Gemini, okay, Judgment indicates, you're getting recognized. You're getting yeah, I get the feeling that you're getting recognized for the efforts that you put in. You're getting opportunities at work, perhaps. You're getting opportunities to showcase what you have, to finally rise up above the rest, okay? To finally show everyone that, who you are meant to be, okay? And then we have the Moon as well, okay? The Moon is more on probably, perhaps, you feel a bit shy, you feel a bit, withdrawn, introvert, okay? You feel like, maybe you do not really, you're not ready for this spotlight on you. You don't feel ready to take on, to rise up, okay? You don't feel really ready to rise up to, new responsibilities, new tasks, okay? And then you still have Page of Wands, okay? But it's coming to you anyway, Page of Wands, okay? So you're dealing with probably new roles, new responsibilities. So, so we have a balance here. So perhaps Gemini, you're trying to find a balance between accepting the new you, okay? And, believing in yourself and, don't be restricted by your old beliefs, your old patterns. Okay, so Gemini looks good here. Okay, so let's take a look at the next zodiac. We shall take a look at Cancer. Okay, so for Cancer, let's pick an oracle card for Cancer. For Cancer. Oh, what is this? What is with balance? Balance popped out again, okay, but it's okay. Let's pick one for Cancer. Okay, for Cancer. Which one shall we pick? How about this one? Realization for Cancer. So some of you, my lovely Cancers, you might be dealing with, finding out some truths, finding out realization. Maybe you realize a new side of you, a new side of someone. Okay, a realization. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's check out our tarot and see what our tarot says for Cancer. For Cancer. Oh, the star dropped out. Okay, wow. Page of Wands flipped again. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Cancer. How about this one? 4 of Cups. This one? 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Coins. And this one? 2 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So for Cancer, you have 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. So realization. I think in my monthly reading for you, you also had 4 of Cups, if I'm not wrong, if I remembered correctly. Okay, so what's going on with you, Cancer? So 2 of Wands, okay, maybe some of you have been thinking, planning of doing something beyond what you're currently doing, beyond your comfort zone, okay? Then we have 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is being generous to yourself, being generous to the people around you, being kind to people around you. And then you also have 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a card of, crossing your arms over a cup given to you. Means you're probably like rejecting some kind of offers that's coming into your life. Okay, so you might be having a shift of perspective in this current present moment. Okay, your perspective is changing. Okay, you've come to the realization here, okay, that the offers that's given to you, the opportunities around you may not be for the best interest for yourself. Okay, it's not for your best interest. Okay, you come to the realization that you need to treat yourself better. You need to put yourself first. You need to put your family first. You need to put, there are priorities. Okay, you realize that some of the things in your life have become your top priorities. Okay, and the opportunities around you, okay, people who come and offer you help, offer you jobs, offer you progression. Okay, you feel like that might not be the main priority. Okay, you feel like you need to expand beyond your comfort zone, your comfort level. Okay, so that you can achieve something that um, resonates with your top priority, okay, that you can match the frequency of what you're thinking right now. Okay, so you're thinking of maybe you should be looking at another sector. Maybe you should be looking at a different person. You should be looking at another country, okay, that can best and better serve your needs and your priorities. Okay, so that's your realization here, Cancer. And I think you're doing great. There's no problem here. Okay, so I hope you are doing great. Okay, if you're not hanging there, hang in there. All right, okay, it looks good to me. So we'll check in with you again at the end of the month. So now let's move on to Taurus. Okay, let's move Taurus. Why am I saying Taurus? Did I just say Taurus? What's after Cancer, everybody? Leo. Okay, why did I say Taurus? So we're going to be checking in with Leo now. For Leo. Okay, let's check Leo. For Leo, we're going to get this one. Oh, fear, Leo. Okay, some of you could be dealing with fear. Oh, okay. Fear of revealing your true self. That's the feeling I'm getting. We shall see. Okay, now let's pick 3 cards for Leo from our tarot deck. You know, fear is one of our major emotions in life, and fear is one of our biggest tests and challenges in life that can actually help us grow. Okay, it will help us grow a lot when we overcome the fear. So I'm very interested to know what is Leo up to. Let's check. For Leo, let's get 3 cards for Leo. How about this one? King of Cups for Leo. 4 of Pentacles for Leo. The Emperor. Oh dear. Okay. For Leo. Interesting. Okay, so for King of Cups is the energy of being emotionally stable, a very emotionally mature person. Okay, so you're feeling like things are very stable at the moment. Okay, you are happy with your heart's desire. Okay, perhaps. Okay, let's take a look at the next card. Then we have 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is the card of attachment. Okay, it's the card of guarding what you have. It's the card of not letting go. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is like the wisest man in the card. Okay, the most powerful man in the card. So perhaps you are thinking of there is power, there is authority in you, okay, in being you, Leo, okay, and there's something to do with not letting go. Okay, so fear. Okay, so perhaps some of you might be facing this issue at this current moment, that you fear losing your authority, you fear losing your your status, you fear losing your stability. Okay, it's something that you have fought for. It's something that you have worked hard for to get to where you are right now, to be emotionally happy, fulfilled, and to be, well respected, to have a say in the household, in the job, in your career, to be an influential person in the things that you're doing, okay? And you're not letting that go, okay? There is a fear, okay, that you are trying to navigate around. Okay, so I feel that perhaps you want to show more of that. Okay, you want to show that you are already a very capable person, Leo, but you want to showcase your abilities even more. Okay, you want to unleash your true self. Okay, you want to show the world that you are the Emperor and you're the King of Cups. Okay, and you're not gonna let anyone change that about you. Okay, so I think that's what most of you are going through for Leo. Okay, so looks good to me. Okay, keep on doing what you're doing, and just be mindful of this fear in you. Okay, just believe in yourself. Okay, believe in yourself. You'll be fine, Leo. Okay, now let's check in with Virgo. Okay, so Now let's check in with Virgo. Virgo. Ah, we're supposed to get an oracle card first, right? For Virgo. Yay, for Virgo. Why am I getting such an exciting feeling for Virgo? What's going on, Virgo? Okay, let's pick a card for Virgo. How about this one? Acceptance. Is that why I'm feeling like a yay feeling? Acceptance, okay, for Virgo. Some of you have been accepted, or some of you are learning to accept something. Acceptance. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Virgos. Virgos. Okay, let's go. How about this one? Ace of Wands. Interesting. 4 of Swords. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Well done, Virgo. Okay, so for Virgo, you have the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is about being presented with new tasks, new plans, new actions, a new project, okay? A new passion, a new motivation, okay? Feeling motivated, okay? So either you're feeling very motivated or someone behind is motivating you, or something has been motivating you to do something, okay? Then we have the 4 of Swords, okay? But then, okay, sometimes you feel confused about your own thoughts, okay? Your logical mind, you're overthinking, okay? And you feel like, you're not sure whether you should accept this Ace of Wands or not. You're not sure, okay? You feel like you shouldn't, but then you feel like you should, but then you feel like maybe you're not suitable, okay? So there's a bit of back and forth here. Then we have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is something that, is like your goal, your dreams, your goal, you reaching that goal of yours. Okay, so so acceptance. Okay, so some of you might be thinking of, mm, if you do not accept what is being presented to you, will you still be able to reach that goal of yours? Okay, will you be happy or not? Will you regret or not? Okay, so there's this consideration here on whether you should do it or you should not do it for Virgos here. Okay, so I think it's like a good opportunity, okay, but you need to think wisely. All right, but it's not a bad thing, I would say. The opportunities presented to you seems to be something really nice, okay, but you just need to have more time to think through it, okay? And then acceptance. Okay, perhaps the universe is telling you to accept. Okay, well done, Virgo. I think yours has been one of the better readings out here so far. Okay, next we shall move on to Libra. Okay, we shall move on to Libra. Let's move on to Libra. Okay, let's pick a card for Libra. How about this one? Peace, Libra. I think you love peace. I think peace is one of the things that most Libras love. Okay, is to have peace wherever you are. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Libra. For our Libra. Libra, Libra. Let's pick 3 cards. For Libra, for Libra. Let's pick 3 cards. Hey. Chill. Okay. So for Libra, let's pick this one. The Magician. This one. 6 of Cups. And this one. 6 of Swords, Libra. Okay. I remember very clearly for you, Libra, okay, that in our monthly June forecast, okay, in our June forecast, you got the 6 of Swords, okay, and you got the 8 of Cups, okay. You were deciding between 2 directions to go, okay. So for now, our mid-month energy check-in for you, Libra, we have the 6 of Swords, okay. So 6 of Swords is traveling afar, leaving, okay, leaving something behind, moving forward to a new future, moving forward to a new destination, a new goal, something new in your life, okay. And then we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is something that you have been you have been attached to since young, okay, something that gives you a nostalgic feeling, something about children, something about being young and innocent and carefree, okay. And then we have the Magician. The Magician is about the energy of believing in yourself, okay. You know that you have what it takes to achieve what you want. You have all the tools in your bag. You have all the tools in your pocket. You are the magician, okay? You can pull out anything, any tools that you need to create anything that you want, okay? So I think perhaps for Libras, you have found your peace, okay? In the mid-June, okay? In the mid-month, okay? So you have found your peace, okay? You have found which direction to move towards, okay, and you want to stick to your own innocence, okay, you want to stick to your own principles, okay, you do not want to sacrifice your happiness, okay, you're putting your happiness first, okay, you're going to leave something behind, you're going to put your happiness first, and you have found the magic in you, the magician in you, that you are able to create any future that you want, okay. So you have come to peace with your current situation. That is so nice for you, Libra, okay. That is such a nice reading, Libra. I'm happy for you. Now let's move on to Scorpio. Yeah, next we will do a reading for Scorpio. Okay, for Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, for Scorpio, this one. Gratitude, Scorpio. Did I pick this card just now? I think not. Gratitude. Okay. Interesting, Scorpio. Okay, so you might be feeling thankful for whatever that has been happening for you in June, okay? You suddenly have this feeling of gratitude. Okay, it is a beautiful feeling for Scorpio. Now let's take a look at your tarot. Okay, for Scorpio. Let's pick this one. The Ace of Swords. This one. The 5 of Wands. This one. Oh, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, probably that's where the gratitude lies. Okay, so for the Ace of Swords, okay, Ace of Swords, okay, you have had the opportunity to communicate, to express yourself very clearly about a situation, okay? You have had very clear thoughts, okay? You have been in this state where your mind is clear. You have mind clarity, okay? You're very clear about what you're doing. You're very clear about your what you want. You're very clear about expressing yourself somehow, somewhere. Okay, then we have Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands indicates there has been like probably some fights, competition, conflict. I think it's more on conflict for you, okay, Scorpio. So there has been some sort of conflict around you, okay. But okay, there is this Nine of Pentacles here, okay. This Nine of Pentacles indicates it's a card of being satisfied, okay, with whatever that you have right now, okay, being satisfied in your relationship, being satisfied in your um, financial situation, in your abundance, okay, this Nine of Pentacles. You suddenly came to a realization that, after struggling, after all the struggling this month or this past beginning of the year, you've been struggling here and there, okay, you take a look back at how far you have come, okay? And you actually realize that you didn't, maybe you did not hit your target, maybe you did not hit your expectation, but you also didn't do very badly. You came to a realization that, you actually had the opportunity to voice your opinions, to be yourself, okay, to even come up with something new, okay, to start something new. You have this new passion, new creativity, okay, that ultimately still gives you some sort of stable income, that still gives you some sort of emotional stability, still give you some sort of satisfaction in life, okay. So perhaps that's why, okay, there's this gratitude card here. So maybe the universe is trying to tell you that, amidst all the confusion, okay, amidst all the ups and downs, okay, maybe you can have gratitude journaling, okay, try to journal down things that, you're thankful for, okay, try to think back and look back and remember, all the happy moments and all the wins and all the lessons and all the growth that you have achieved. Okay, so for Scorpio, okay, 加油 Scorpio. So we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. 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 Sag. Let's pick a card for Sag. For Sag. For Sag. For Sag. Okay, for Sagittarius, let's pick this one. Oh wow, Sagittarius. Balance. I think this is a third or fourth time that balance has been coming up. Okay, so I think Aries got the same card as well, balance. Gemini got the same card as well, balance. Sagittarius is also getting balance. Okay, let's see what kind of balance is Sagittarius facing right now. What kind of balance issues? This is so interesting. Oh my goodness. Now I'm realizing something, okay? Do you realize this in this card, okay? This is an old lady, but there are clouds in her head. Okay? It looks like there's clouds in her head. And she's holding a sphere. Okay, maybe she's holding another moon. Okay, but there are clouds in her head. So Sagittarius, you have clouds in your head. Okay. Let's pick 3 cards for you, Sagittarius. This one. 3 of Pentacles. This one. 5 of Swords. This one. 4 of Pentacles. So we have 3 and 4 of Pentacles, but in the middle we have 5 of Swords. Alright, okay, so for Sagittarius, 3 of Pentacles is usually a card that represents collaboration, working together, teamwork, being in a team, being in a group that needs to, put together your different skill sets for some things to work. Okay, it could be also like a family relation, in a relationship where 2 parties, okay, different parties need to, put in effort to make things work. Okay, and then we have 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is the energy of, winning at all costs. Okay, it's like, you want to be smart, you're trying to be smart, but you're smart, Sagittarius, you're smart, you are smarter than the rest, but sometimes it could mean that you might be too blunt, okay, and it hurts the feelings of the people around you. Okay, so that's why the people around you have turned their backs on you, and they're leaving because they lost the argument. Okay, they expressed their thoughts and feelings, but they weren't hurt in a way. And then there's 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is, trying to hold on, trying to salvage, not letting go. Okay, it could be that, for Sagittarius, you are, there are clouds in your head. It could be that there are clouds in your head and you're unable to let go of this ego of yours. Okay, this character of yours, that you're supposed to be better than the rest. Okay, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to say mean traits about Sagittarius, but I'm just trying to relay the message from the cards here. Okay, it seems like because you want to win, you want to have the last words, you want to have the last say, okay, and you're unable to, say, maybe you're unable to apologize to the people around you. Okay, it has hurt the relationships around you. Okay, from these 3 cards, I feel like, the relationships around you feels a bit shaky. Okay, there has been a bit of disharmony. Okay, and it has made you feel a bit, your social life has been affected quite a bit. Okay, so perhaps what the universe is trying to tell you is to find a balance between expressing yourself, your thoughts, and also accepting the thoughts and feelings of the people around you. Okay, no matter how insignificant you feel those thoughts and feelings are, no matter how small or how naive or how wrong you think the people around you are, okay, perhaps, okay, you need to find a balance to, react in a less direct way to them. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we'll check in on you again at the end of the month to see how you're doing. So for right now, Sagittarius, okay, just try to find a balance and try to find peace. Okay, so next we have Capricorn. Next, let's do Capricorn. For Capricorn, for Capricorn, for Capricorn, for Capricorn. All right, for Capricorn, let's pick this one. Hunger, Capricorn. Oh my God, Capricorn. Hunger. Wolf moon. Okay, what are you hungry for? Or what should you be hungry for, Capricorn? Are you hungry for love? Are you hungry for power, for money, for status, for success, for family? What are you hungry for? Oh my God, what's that? Six of Swords. Okay, anyway, we're gonna pick 3 cards for you, Capricorn. For Capricorn, let's pick this one. Queen of Pentacles. This one. 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles. And 3 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Okay, so for Capricorn, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is the card. The energy of this card is someone who is very thoughtful about others. Okay, someone who is very thoughtful about your family. Okay, you are providing for your family, you're providing for your partner, you're providing for yourself, you're very thoughtful, okay, you're very kind, and you know what it takes to be successful. Okay, and then you have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is the card about collaboration, teamwork, working together as a group, okay, finishing a task as a group, creating something as a group. Okay, and then we have 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is a card about traveling overseas, perhaps. Okay, looking for opportunities in another city, in another place, looking for love beyond your group of friends, beyond your group of colleagues. Okay, so for Capricorn, it seems to me that you, okay, perhaps you are looking for something to, you know, you are already a quite successful person. Okay, you're already quite, material wise, financially wise, and emotionally wise. Your character has already been developed. Okay, you are quite a well developed character already. So you have a bit of financial stability, you have, a group social circle, you have a, a tight group of friends, okay? You have all that already. But you're looking for something more. You're looking for more, okay? You have already achieved your goals, maybe 80%, 90%, and you are trying to push yourself harder. Okay, you're looking for that 200%. You're looking for something more. Perhaps you're ready to take a leap of faith. Perhaps you are ready to, step into a new world. Okay, you're ready to get married. You're ready to get promoted. You're ready to migrate. You're ready to, level up. Okay, so I think that's why we have hunger here for you, Capricorn. Okay, you're ready to hunt for more. Okay, hunger here. So Capricorn, I think that's a very good reading for you, and I wish you all the best. Okay, we'll check in on you again at the end of the month to see where your energy is. So next, we will do Aquarius. Next one is Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, let's pick a card for Aquarius. Okay. For Aquarius, how about this one? Assessing. Assessing. Okay, Aquarius, some of you are assessing. What are you assessing? You're on a hot air balloon and you're looking out at the half moon. Okay, so you're not sure. Definitely you're not sure about something and you want to observe it some more. Okay, let's take a look. For Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. For Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Aquarius. This one. 3 of Cups. This one. Queen of Pentacles. And this one. The Sun. Okay. These are all very positive cards here, Aquarius. So the first one we have 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups is about celebration. Okay. A good occasion. Something good has happened, something good has entered your life. Okay, you have probably reached a milestone and people around you are happy for you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is card of, you know, being very certain about how you should be financially independent, how you should be loved, very sure about the kind of love you should receive, okay, the kind of love that you desire, the kind of job that you desire, and the kind of job that you deserve. Okay, and then we have the Sun. Okay, the Sun is like one of the happiest cards in the entire deck. Okay, so the Sun is a very positive Sun energy. Okay, that tells me that you're happy. There's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of joy, fulfillment, and you know, you are genuinely radiating from your inside. Okay, so you have the Sun and you have the 3 of Cups. So for sure, something, I think, okay, I think either you have had the chance to enter into a career that you really, really wanted to do for the rest of your life. Okay, you found the purpose in your life, or you found the person in your life. Okay, you found the person in your life that really, you know, that really takes care of you, that really knows how to love you. Okay, so you're at a very happy state. Yeah, at a very you're at the state where you want to enjoy while it lasts. Okay, so assessing. Okay, so maybe as an Aquarius, you know that um, you know that you should enjoy the moment. Okay, enjoy the moment, and sometimes Aquarius forget to assess. Okay, Aquarius will enjoy the moment and forget to do the necessary work. Okay, so perhaps the universe is telling you to you know take a step back, okay, and take a look at the big picture, okay, and see how you can go further and go deeper into your new career or your new relationship. Okay, so that's for you, Aquarius, and this has been a wonderful reading, okay, for Aquarius. And next we will do our last check-in for our Pisces sign. Okay, check in for our last zodiac sign, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What are you up to, Pisces? What have you been up to, Pisces? Okay, let's pick this one. Wisdom. Wisdom, Pisces. Okay. Interesting. We have wisdom for Pisces. Wisdom for Pisces. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for Pisces. Let's pick this one. 4 of Cups. This one. Ace of Cups. 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups. And this one. Temperance, another Cups. So we have 3 cards of Cups here. Okay, so for Pisces, interesting. Okay, so we have Temperance. Okay, Temperance is the card of, being very wise, being very in tune with your intuition. Okay, being able to receive messages from the universe, being able to flow with the energy of the universe. And then we have Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups is the card of new opportunities and new passion, new desire, um, new love, even. Okay, and being fulfilled. Okay, there's overflowing water from the Ace of Cups. So I think I'm getting the feeling of, feeling not overwhelmed, but overloved. Is there a word for it? Overly loved, okay, by the universe. And we also have the Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups is the energy of crossing your arms, not taking the cups that's given to you. Okay, perhaps you are waiting for something even better, bigger. Okay, so for Pisces over here, I feel that you are being very in tune with your heart's desire, with what you really want to have in your next half of the year, in the next stage of your life, in what you're going through. You have already figured out, okay, what you really want. And you're not going to be settling for anything less, okay, than what does not match your inner wisdom, your intuition, the universe energy. Okay, something as good as Ace of Cups, okay, is the only thing that you will accept. Okay, you will not accept anything less than that. Okay, so we have wisdom here for Pisces. Okay, look at the books that she's standing on. Okay, she has learned a lot of lessons. So Pisces, you have learned your lessons. Okay, and you are definitely not settling for bare minimum. Okay, you're not. So well done, Pisces. So that's all I have for all 12 signs for mid-month check-in. So I hope you like this reading. And if you do, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel and leave your comments below so that I know what each signs are going through at the moment. And I'll see you at the next video. Bye!